Welcome to the Bandano Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today, folks. At this point, I think we all can agree that Caitlin Clark is going to be returning to action. But the question I have for all of you is, how many games do you think she needs under her belt going into playoff time for her to get into the swing of things? You want to see her play nothing in the regular season? First game back, she's in a series against the Phoenix Mercury. First game back, she's in a series against the Atlanta Dream. Do you want to see her play the 5 games remaining in the schedule? There's only 12 games left in the season, folks. Believe it or not, this season is there's only 12 games left. We have played 32 games. Caitlin Clark has missed 19 of them. Is 5 games ramping up going into playoff times? Is 10 games ramping up going into playoff enough? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. But Natasha Howard let us in on a little secret when she's saying, Caitlin Clark, we'll see you soon. And for the first time in a long time, it's only a day, but the WNBA website moved Caitlin Clark's estimated return date from August 12th up to... Let's get right into it. After last night's game, early this morning, Natasha Howard gives us a tweet. We will always be fighting for each other, but we feel this fight is a little different with our girls out the lineup. All the hard work they've put in over this season won't go unnoticed. Win or lose, just know we are fighting to the end for Sid, Cece, and Arian McDonald. And Natasha Howard wraps this tweet up with, see you soon, Cece. See you soon. How soon are we talking, Natasha Howard? How soon until we see Caitlin Clark back in the lineup, getting her legs underneath her, and getting ready for this playoff push? Because I'll tell you now, if the rankings stay the same and we see the Phoenix Mercury in the playoffs first round, if we maybe drop to the 6th seed and we see the Atlanta Dream in the first round, both of those are winnable matchups for this Indiana Fever team with Caitlin Clark in the lineup. And like I told you, WNBA website, folks, she was August 12th ever since they put her out for injury. The day after Caitlin Clark announced she won't be coming back before the All-Star game, August 12th has been that date. So we got Natasha Howard, see you soon. We have an updated date when it comes to the WNBA website. And like I said, we look at the standings. We're currently in the 5th seed, first round matchup against the Phoenix Mercury. I like our chances, especially with Caitlin Clark. They want to play fast. We got the best fast-paced ball player in the league on our team. You want to play we have the best up-tempo ball player on our team. Atlanta Dream. We beat the Atlanta Dream with Caitlin Clark. We lost to the Atlanta Dream by 2 points with Caitlin Clark early in the season, before the group gelled, so to speak. I like our chances against the Atlanta Dream too. Nobody on that floor is near Caitlin Clark. We just got to be honest here and call a spade a spade. When we forecast the remaining games for the rest of the season, Dallas Wings. When we bring Dallas, it says August 11th. August 12th, we see the Dallas Wings. Is this a game that Caitlin Clark makes her return? Dallas Wings, that's a winnable game. 1-0 as far as I'm concerned. Washington Mystics, they just traded Brittany Sykes. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. They just traded Aaliyah Edwards. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. It's another winnable game for the Washington Mystics, with or without Caitlin Clark. These are 2 straight winnable games without forcing Caitlin Clark back in the lineup. Connecticut Sun, another winnable game without forcing Caitlin Clark back in the lineup. Connecticut Sun have nothing to play for. In fact, they have everything to tank for, if we're being honest with ourselves. We then see the Minnesota Lynx back-to-back. We have not an update on Nafisa Collier yet. She'll be reevaluated in the next few days. Is Nafisa Collier going to be playing one of these games? Maybe, maybe not. Last year when we saw the Minnesota Lynx without Nafisa Collier, we took care of that team, even with that roster, even with that head coach. We still took care of the Minnesota Lynx. So if he doesn't play these games, this is definitely going to be a split. Not an easy win against the Minnesota Lynx, make no means about it. Kayla McBride, baller. Alana Smith, baller. Bridget Carlton, she could play. Jessica Shepard, she could play. Stud buds, stud buddying. Cheryl Reeve, one of the best coaches in the league. So I see a split with the Minnesota Lynx. Now, if he returns, these might be back-to-back losses. I know. We beat the Minnesota Lynx in the Commissioner's Cup. I know. We could beat them, but I need to be honest with ourselves. Seattle Storm, we beat the Seattle Storm with Clark. We beat the Seattle Storm without Clark. Why am I suddenly scared of the Seattle Storm? I'm not. Another winnable game. Los Angeles Sparks. Los Angeles Sparks, along with the Minnesota Lynx, two teams in this league that we have yet to see with a healthy Caitlin Clark on the... Not forget healthy, with a Caitlin Clark period in the lineup. Los Angeles Sparks have got off easy, and we're not going to let them sweep us this whole entire season, are we? Right? We're not gonna let that fly, are we? No, we got to at least get one of those back. And then this is what I'm talking about. The final 5 games closing out the season. We have the Valkyrie, the Phoenix Mercury, the Chicago Sky, the Mystics, and the Lynx one more time. The possible losses that we can see are going to be against the Lynx and against the Mercury. Again, with or without Clark in the lineup. I would argue we need Clark in the lineup at least for this tail end of the season. We need her at least playing 5 to 7 games, gearing up for playoff time. So by the time we see our first round matchup, she's got some ball in her. She's got a good week, 2 weeks of playing consistent basketball at a consistent high level, not practice speed, game speed under her belt. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. When would you bring Caitlin Clark back during this regular season? Would you be selective with the games you bring her back in? Would we pick and choose? All right, we'll bring her back for the Mystics game. We'll bring her back for the Sun game. We'll sit her down for the Lynx back-to-back. We'll have her play against the Seattle Storm. We'll have her play against the Los Angeles Sparks. We'll sit her down maybe against the Valkyrie, sit her down against the Mercury, bring her back against the Sky, bring her back against the... There's many ways to go about easing Caitlin Clark back into the swing of things. What we don't want to do, we don't want to overexert her to where, well, now we just wasted nearly a month rehabbing Caitlin Clark, getting her back, only for her to re-strain a groin, only for her to re-injure the quad. That's the last thing that we want. So for those of you who are thinking along those lines and are saying, how about we just sit her the rest of the regular season? I get it. I wouldn't necessarily do that, but I get that train of thought. I know we all saw this last night. Caitlin Clark getting stepped on a little bit during the game by the assistant coach. I thought this was somebody on the court that stomped on her, but ooh, look at Chloe Bibby. Chloe Bibby's face is like a gun went off. She just saw the season flash behind. That's funny. That is very funny. Let's listen to what Kelsey Mitchell had to say when it comes to the post game about losing Aries big, losing Sydney's big, but losing Cece, that's bigger.
Kelsey, 9 players available for this team tonight. No healthy point guards. You all have faced adversity before, but tonight, why did any of that not impact this team?
The resiliency in this group is crazy. We've been through so much on and off the floor. We've been trying to figure out lineups all season, really. And I think for us, we always stay committed to each other. And that's what you guys see. It's us staying together.
You all stayed together when you were booing your coach. I've never seen that during a game before because of the timeout. Just the fun this team is having, how is that going to help you all as you move forward?
We gotta laugh to keep from crying. Losing Sid was big. Losing Eric McDonough was big. And not having CC is even bigger. So those 3 not being here, we got to take every joy that we can. And we're going to enjoy it while we can enjoy it, but also respect the game.
Congrats, Kelsey.
It's a resilient group. She's right. This team has had every reason this year to quit. Caitlin Clark goes down for an extended period of time to quit. DeWanna Bonner quits on the team, time to quit. Ghosted by a vet, time to quit.
I think this is the most...
Head coach in and out, time to quit. They've had chances to quit. They've stuck it out, though.
This is the most
Kudos
resilient
to
team
them.
I've ever been a part of, and I say that wholeheartedly. We've had a lot of mishap happened throughout the course of the season. And I think throughout the course of it all, we stay resilient, and you guys get to see us at our best when we stay together and be resilient. So shout out to my girls tonight because I think it took everybody. Everyone played a piece, played a role, and I think that's how we got the dub.
Everybody play the role. That's how we got the dub. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. When are we bringing Caitlin Clark back? Natasha Howard, see you soon. We got a little bit of movement in the estimated return date going on the WNBA website. Are we going to see her Tuesday? I would be shocked. Are we going to see her at the tail end of this week? I wouldn't rule that out entirely. But when would you bring her back? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.